Okay, I have somebody here. So guys, it's Mr. DJ, and I'm on the mic, and I'm gonna be talking about today, which is a very special day in the history of United States of America, and we know many people have been talking about Donald Trump since he started being running for president. Yes, he's a rich man and he has done a lot in America or for America. He's a very successful businessman, and we know that for sure. And all of us who have been wherever the country you are, even if you're in the Philippines or in Taiwan, in Haiti, in America, in Korea, in any country in the world. So we have good leaders, we have bad leaders, and some of them have they hurt us badly by what they do, and some of them treat us good. So they are just human like us. So Donald Trump has been a good president. We know that. We can see that from some facts, but the other thing is the way he speak is not doesn't satisfy everybody. So of course, like nobody is perfect. Like the way you speak, the way you do things and stuff like that. So what happened is that the congressman, the the Constitution of America, there are things that a leader or a president or whoever you are cannot violate. So when you violate those things, so you counted as a criminal. So today is the December 18th, and in the U.S. where I am now, there was like a big debate. Like the president has to face the congressman, and he has to defend himself against the accusations that he has against the government of Ukraine and the U.S. Things that he has said that he shouldn't have said, and things that he has done that he shouldn't have done. So because he couldn't explain, he couldn't get every information that they wanted from him, and then so they found out that there are some things that came out that are true. So with that being said, Donald Trump would be impeached. So now many people are talking about impeachment right now, or like you might be saying, so what's going on? What's going on? What will happen then if Donald Trump is impeached? Is it a bad president? I would say no, based on what I see and the jobs and creation of jobs in America get better, and then many things get better when he's in power. But is the misuse of or overuse of your power that will lead to many extra stuff. So I would say like fighting ISIS, and he has been doing well with that, and keeping the US safe has been doing well with those things. And what else? The economy is great. So his campaign was to make America great again, and somehow is working towards his goal. Except from the wall that he said he would build, there is no way. I don't know. I don't know if that would happen in the next following years to come. But my question is today. I wouldn't like some people would get confused. So what is it like if Donald Trump really get impeached? Yes, he's impeached, but what does that mean? Okay, does that mean he's not gonna be president anymore? Oh, is it like tomorrow? Who's gonna be in the office, in the Oval Office? Is it still Donald Trump? Okay, what it means is now is guilty of what they said that he has done. So that's what it means to be impeached. So the Republicans and the Democrats, they all agree on one stand. So he's now impeached, but he's still the president. So if he's impeached, and then his prime minister, who is Mike Pence, would get impeached as well. So now they would have the two of them out. Now what will happen is like the Constitutional Court will make that decision, or the Constitution now is like the congressman, like the Senate already decided that he is impeached. Now if the other Constitutional Court decide that Donald Trump is not qualified, okay, to be president, after that, then the two decisions will disqualify him as being president. So it will be removal. But we're not there yet. So many people might get confused when they say Donald Trump is impeached. Then is it who's gonna be the president of the U.S.? But if that would happen, then he's impeached and removed from office. That would be very, very, very. So that means Andrew Johnson was the first president that was impeached, and the second one was Bill Clinton, and then you guys know that Bill Clinton was like just recently. So with that being said, today is a very sad day in America, and this is the day I I landed in New York, and it's really a sad day, and many things happened in these days from I left Taiwan to here. Many things happened. So I wanted to really put that out so that people can understand what is it to be impeached, because it's all on CNN, it's all everywhere. People can hear that and then talking about it being impeached, and what is the consequence that's gonna have the economy of the country in the U.S. and what will happen next. And we all not so sure yet what will happen next. But according to the Constitution, then he has to go. Then the Constitutional Court will decide whether he follows the Constitution enough, well enough to stay to lead as president, or if he will face other charges that will disqualify him as being president. Then this is where I want to really tell you what might be the biggest thing to happen in the few months to come, like or the few days to come. Now this is a really sad Christmas gift for the Republicans, I mean for the whole country. Then when you have your leader number one in your country is being corrupt, and that can be very sad for any country. And this is happening right around Christmas. Then you can see how he's feeling right now. If you see the last tweet he had, that it would be quite confusing, asking for prayer. I mean, in the history of America, to be the third president being in this situation is not so nice. It's not so nice as the leader that many people want to follow you. Many people want to be like you, and then being in this situation is not what you wish for. And so what is next if he would be removed from the president? Who will be the president? The president maybe is his, there's a question, was that I literally thought you recorded and posted. Oh no, I just want to do it live because I'm not into politics that much, so I prefer to have an interaction so that just explaining people what is going on. Like when they read that on CNN that Donald Trump has been impeached, so people might just think that he's gonna be out, he's not gonna be the president anymore. And because many people don't I would say many people don't like Donald Trump because of the way he speaks, and he doesn't like immigrants in coming from low background countries in America. So, but this is not a bad thing for the economy of America. Then that is his thing, that is his policy, and he has been up to it basically even before he became president. So that's fine. But the thing is, being impeached is not good. It's not only about Donald Trump. It's about the whole country. That means there's corruption going on. If there is no corruption, if your first leader is corrupted, then there are things that might be going wrong throughout the country as well. So we need to just talk about it, because it could be happening in many different countries. It could be happening in your country, in my country, and other places in the world. So we just have to understand that the leaders we choose, they have to represent us in a certain way, in a way that we can be proud of them. Then if we can't, this will always happen when there is a law, when there is democracy, like true democracy, like a country like United States of America. I would say they are the leaders of democracy in the world. Then if they cannot follow the rules, then they cannot impose it on people. They cannot tell people, other countries, not to be like China, not to be like Cuba, not to be like other countries that are not democratic countries. So they have to really set the standard of being a democratic country in a right way. So Mike Pence might be the president. So if that would happen, and then the president being impeached and can remove from office. Now the vice president will be president. Now and then after the vice president, what would the next person be? Now if the two of them get impeached together, because it's possible now, the president get impeached, and then maybe they find out that the vice president was also has fault in him against the law, like against the criminal laws in America, then he will also be impeached. Then that would have like no, basically president and vice president, which is not the case for now. As I'm talking, I only know Donald Trump. Now, if it's not the case, then we know that Mike Pence will be president if Donald Trump has to be removed from office. We are not there yet. And then if both of them has to be removed from office, we are not there yet. It's just a case. What would happen next? And then the president of the Senate would be the next president. Now, the president of the Senate will lead as the president office until the date of election, not for 4 years, because he's not elected. Would be chosen as president as the Constitution says, just to follow what the Constitution says. So for those people, for the people who are like just connecting, as I just said, the president Donald Trump is impeached. That means the Democrat, the senators from the Democrats and from the Republicans, they vote against him. Okay, from loyalty with the case between Ukraine and with some deal between Ukraine and United States, that things that are being revealed that the president shouldn't have been in. So, as I just said, now if he's impeached and removed from power, which is not the case yet, that the next one would be Mike Pence. So Mike Pence, who is the vice president. Then if Mike Pence is also removed with him, then the pro-tempore, the president pro-tempore, that would be the president Chuck Grassley. So Grassley would have been the next president of the United States of America. He has been in power just from this year, the beginning of this year. So, and then what would be the next case then to lead with him would have been the president of pro-tempore emeritus, which is Patrick Leahy. So after Patrick Leahy, then we would have those two people would follow after him. So America wouldn't be in that bad situation, but just that the fact that you have to reach that point means that the country has some problems that they are going through. So we need to find out. They need to find out, okay, how to get all these things in place by the next year, because new election is coming soon, but those things are not so good image, but at the right time. That's why Donald Trump is really sad right now, and I would say the Republican Party is really sad, and the Democratic Party shows sadness, or maybe they might not be so sad in the heart, but they show sadness for what is happening in America that nobody wished to see happening anywhere, because you want a clear, good space for people, and you want a country where you can believe in your leaders, and so that the world can follow after you. So as we know, and Donald Trump is not a welcome president in many different countries. Why? Because of his speech, his way of saying things, of putting things out. Some people don't like that, and so that's why many people are maybe happy right now because he's been impeached. Maybe that might say a way to just strike him and then show him that he's not over everything. Then he's just a president just like everybody else. He can be, he has to follow the laws and regulations. So I think I don't see anybody who is asking questions on the live. If there's a question, it would be good to ask. I'll be happy to answer. I see two people on the line, and I see Mary was connected, And it's good to see you guys. It's good to see you following me on the live. So it's the first time I'm doing a live on my main channel. So I wanted to see how it would be like. So I just put it like straight. I didn't have to record and then post after because I need to see how that's gonna go. And maybe next time I can announce my live like earlier so that I can have more people to be watching. But this is a breaking news, so I wanted to get everybody like understanding what's going on in America right now on December. Now with December early December 19th, it's just after midnight. It's 1 a.m. right here in the States. December 19th and December 18th, Donald Trump was impeached, become the third president to go through that situation, and it's his Christmas gift. So that's mean maybe now he's not can't sleep because he doesn't know what's next, and because the next thing can be really sad if he has to be removed from power. That would have been a very difficult case. And remember that has never happened in the history of the country because the two presidents that were impeached were accepted to lead by the constitutional court. So let's see what's gonna be the case for Donald Trump because many people have been asking for this long time. I think since September that case has started, and then to now will lead to the impeachment. And if you go to Twitter, Donald Trump Twitter, and then other journalists and stuff like that, it was other people, you will see people talking about it. You will see many people posting about it. But what is next? We are not so sure. We're not so sure at this point. Yeah, we'll wait for the process to continue constitutionally, and then follow what will be the next step. But what we don't wish to happen is like to be removed from power, because removing from power is like you restart again, like have a new president, not like an election, but a new president that is constitutionally will be chosen. As I said, would be the president of the Senate, and the pro. I just say that the next person that would be the pro tempore would also have a chance to be president or vice president, because USA is a country that is led by two people. I mean, in terms of the presidential, the White House, the president and the vice president, and then after that, everything there on the line will stay the same. But we don't wish to go there. We just wish that everything goes smooth, and then they find all the information that they need about what the conversation that he had with the Ukraine government, and all things like that would go peacefully. Because when America is in trouble, the rest of the world will feel it somehow, because economically there are things that are linked the many different countries together, and the U.S. is a very powerful country in terms of that. So there are contracts that he has signed that maybe other president would not sign, and all this, all this. It could be good for some, and then bad for others. So let's wish that it's not a Christmas gift to get him out of power, but it's a sign to tell him that he needs to follow. He needs to learn more about being a good leader, and do like so that young people can learn the leadership from the president of America. That is great, and I know I would like to stay more with you guys, but it's 1 a.m. as I just said. Since I only have 2 people in the live right now, maybe you guys gonna go get busy soon, and I know like I know my friends in the Philippines are watching my videos, and I know my friends in Taiwan watching my videos, and those in Haiti, those in America, those in Canada. Um, if I don't say your country, France and Japan, Korea, Hong Kong, um, Emirates, Saudi, Saudi Arabia. Yeah, I have a couple people, and those were Qatar, and those in Dubai. Okay, so I say hi to you, all to you guys. And if you want to shout out, just write in the comments section. I'll call you by name wherever you are, because I know we guys, we started like this new generation of YouTubers. We need to grow together. We need to do things together. We need to do things differently, like get connected and like oh, by the way, like this is not about the impeachment, but this is about PewDiePie. PewDiePie has left Twitter just recently, and he announced to quit to take a break on YouTube. I don't know if that's gonna be for real. Like, is that information for all of us YouTubers to know? Because PewDiePie was the number one leading on YouTube for many years, and with more subscribers and with making millions of millions of dollars, on YouTube. PewDiePie was number one, and now he announced to take a break. I don't know that break gonna be for how long, and if he's gonna get back to it or he's gonna quit YouTube. What would that do to YouTube? I don't think that would be like a big thing to YouTube, because they are like YouTubers. The numbers of YouTubers in the world is going bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. But PewDiePie is a big name on YouTube. When you say PewDiePie, every YouTuber knows who you're talking about. Everybody who likes YouTube, knows who you talk about. With more than 100 million subscribers, that's serious, man. This guy's a killer, This guy's a killer, PewDiePie. And yeah, and there is one thing, like I wanted to say about YouTube. Like sometime I might talk about that, because my channel, remember, is the people, places, and culture. I like when people are doing great things, and if I have a chance to talk about them, I could say them. Like there's a girl by the name Janelle. I forget her last name. She made 1 million subscribers, like in less than 2 months, like with just one video. She uploaded a video about her life living in a van, like 27 minutes video, and then she get like millions of views in just like a week. On 2 weeks, she less than a month, she was like 1 million subscribers. Now she's about 2 million subscribers on YouTube. That is crazy. It's one of the first YouTuber that get 2 million subscribers in less than a month, and it's crazy. You can go check it out. I can put the name in the description if you're interested to know her. Then you can see her videos. Many people were like, how can that happen? Like a YouTuber from scratch, nobody knows you, and then you just come out with a video, you make 1 million views. Now the video is about like 16 or 17 million views, and then all the videos she posted after, like millions, 8 millions, 4 million views, like right away. And then she's killing it right now. She's still living in a van, and she wants to now start a new career, because she's a superstar in LA right now. All YouTubers want to meet her, like have interviews with her. Like I would be happy if I could just have the time to just go to LA to meet her, but I didn't come for all that. But yeah, it's something to consider, guys. To check the background story of that. So if you know anybody who's really like, they have a really different lifestyle, and they could have that in a video, and just post it, you never know what will happen. And then she become like, I would say, this isn't a way to make millions soon, And she's a young girl. She's relaxed. She's cool. She has a simple life, and with 2 million YouTubers, and then posting a video right away, you can get like 500,000 views and 1 million views. So, and they will need her for like advertisement and many different things. And she has a pet snake. Yeah, I forget to mention that she has a pet snake. So snake. So she usually she always has it with her. So it's a white snake, and she, her videos. Maybe that's one of the reasons people get attracted to that. And living in a van with a snake, a girl living in a van with a snake. That sounds scary, creepy, right? Yeah. So that makes this story very, very like interesting for people to keep watching. And then the first time I found her was like I was watching the video, and I was like, I checked the date of the video like for like a week, 2 weeks or so, and then with many millions, and then I checked the subscribers, 1 point something million. I do a background check, and then I realized that she was not even a YouTuber. She just started like her channel like just that week or like 2 weeks ago, and that's in millions, and that should be a scam, but it's not. I mean, it's a real thing. I mean, it's crazy, how people can get successful in just one shot. But all of us have something we can be like that on. So we just have to find out what that is, and hard work, man. Hard work always pays off. So let's keep doing what we're doing. I love you all. It was Mr. GJ, and now I'm on the mic and on PPC. Follow PPC and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, and always ask question, comment under my videos, because I want to interact with you guys. I represent people, places, and culture. Peace and love. Merry Christmas to all. And I have a video coming up this weekend, guys. It's about Christmas and Christmas all over the world. So I have who's that guy? And I'm with my boy, Worldly Nomadic. So if you want to check out his channel, please do that. Worldly Nomadic. Worldly Nomadic. So check that channel out. And I was with Solaya, which is who's a girl from Nigeria, a friend of mine from Nigeria. I just met recently, and then she will soon start her channel as well. So we were like, we made that video together. It's gonna be fun for you guys to watch. Just wait for it. It's coming soon this weekend, and it's gonna be about Christmas. Yeah, so only Merry Christmas to you all, because all my videos before Christmas I'll tell you Merry Christmas and have a good time and love one another, because that's what Christmas is about. The spirit of Christmas is to love one another, and love you all. Peace. Take care of yourself. Have a good day. While I'm gonna have a good night's sleep right here. Yeah, Mr. DJ on the mic. Peace.